Today we have Manpreet Sandhawalia from Eagles Cricket Club. And just before we talk to him, we're going to have two important announcements. So, number one, if your child or if you know somebody who is between the ages of 3 to 19, you can take advantage of the free summer program brought to you by Future Cricket Star Foundation. And you can see the details on your screen right now. And the second announcement, and a very crucial announcement, we do welcome two of our new sponsors to the show, Kinetic Sports as well as iyycburg. And we're going to have a conversation with Mannaji. Mannaji, welcome to the show.
Thanks for having me, Paji. Excited to be here.
Can you share a funny or embarrassing moment in cricket that still makes you laugh?
Actually, it's funny and embarrassing, both in one story. So when I was in India, on the weekends, we have a club there, right? And we used to play cricket on the weekends, but we play in the Kent area. So what is the Kent area? Is the military area, and which is very well organized by the military. And if you talk to one of their officers, then they allow you to play there. And but the rules inside the Kent, they're very tight. If you are going on a bike, then you always have to wear the helmets. So after the first inning was done, and we went for the refreshments, and one of their military officer, he just pulled over, and because the guy who was driving the bike, he don't have the helmet on, and he asked for the helmets, and we don't have it. So we were in the main market, and he said, "Okay, yeah, you guys have to do sit-ups now." So he made us to do 20 sit-ups.
Okay.
In the market. And that time, we were too young, and it was like a funny thing for us. We're doing sit-ups, and the people were teasing us like, "How many you did? How many you did?" And now when then I think about that moment, and it's so embarrassing.
In front of everybody.
In front of everybody, right? So at that time, I didn't feel like that, but now I think, no, man, it's so embarrassing.
That is, yeah. Especially if you're in and in India and Pakistan or anybody
And
anywhere in subcontinent, people have this habit of just like looking at you if you're doing anything out of the ordinary. It
yeah.
can be pretty embarrassing when.
So then the other thing is that the internet was not that advanced.
Mm.
So if the internet was like that advanced, we might have got viral.
If you had a second shot at any of your matches that you have played, which one would it be and why?
Uh, it's it's the matches. I never think about the matches, buddy. Uh, the thing I went for the trials when I was in India. It was under 16 trials, and me and my buddy, we went there at 6 in the morning, and we waited there till 3 p.m. Then there was announcement like that the trials are done, and there was no name like has been announced like for us.
That's for under
It was 16.
India.
India. And I went to the guy and said like my name was nowhere in the trials, right? And just for the formality, and they said, "Okay, no, come, we'll take your trials." But in the back of my mind, I know like the team has been got selected, so it's just a formality, right? So they're gonna make us play over or 2 overs or 12 balls, like. And I remember I played like almost 5 overs there, and even the coach who was taking the trial, he came to me and he said like, "From which academy you play?" And I was not playing for an academy, right? And I said, "I don't play for an academy." I said like, "You played good." But what I regret is I didn't go back again for the trials. So now I realize like if I've done that, I might be playing somewhere else.
How do you stay connected to cricket when you're not playing?
But I love to watch highlights of the game. I don't miss any, even if it's IPL, PSL, Test cricket.
What life skill or value do you credit cricket with teaching you?
As of my experience, Paji, as I mentioned my story, right, the regret, I think the cricket has taught me like you have to forget your past.
Mm.
Like you do mistakes, there are setbacks in the life and even in the cricket, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you have to forget those past, you have to learn from your mistakes and you have to move on. And then you can improve yourself, even in the game and even in the life.
It's time for Rapid Fire, brought to you by Iceberg. Favorite post-match place to be?
So we always after match is done, so ਸਾਰੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਇਕੱਠੇ ਹੋ ਕੇ either lunch ਕਰਦੇ ਆ ਗਰਾਊਂਡ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਤੇ ਜਾਂ ਡਿਨਰ ਕਰਦੇ ਆ and after that like cards play ਕਰਦੇ ਆ
Acha.
yeah and sometimes barbecue
Acha, at somebody's house?
no, at the ground.
If you could pick any theme song that you would walk onto the field, what would it be?
ਜਦੋਂ ਵੀ ਮੈਂ like I go for like batting, right?
Uh-huh.
So there's always the motivation songs, right?
Sahi.
I used to play, right?
Yeah.
So it's anything like which boosts me up.
Acha.
Anything. It can be anything, right? So even it's a Hindi song like from there's a movie Bhag Milkha Bhag, right?
Okay.
There are so many motivation songs in that movie. So I just put that on and I just boost myself like I'm going to a war.
No, Hidden talent, non-cricket related.
Singing.
One word to describe that feeling after winning the game.
I think I always feel relaxed and happy.
So if you could master one cricket skill, batting, bowling, or fielding, which one would you choose?
Batting, Paji.
Who would you love to have a teammate, past or present cricket player?
Present cricket player, Rohit Sharma
Acha.
as an opener.
Who's your cricket hero?
I think for our generation, there's always one hero, and that's Sachin.
Would you rather face a 150 kilometers per hour bouncer or chase 24 runs in a final over?
24 runs in a final over.
There you have it, guys. Manpreet from Eagles Cricket Club. And we just want to thank our sponsors, Kinetic Sports, as well as Iceberg, for sponsoring this episode. Thank you all for watching. Stay connected.